Sup, Virgo? Welcome back to the channel. This will be a reading for Virgo. If you have Virgo placement, tap in. Virgo, let's see what the current energies are giving. Let's see what's going on in current energies as far as the sun, the moon. Let's see as far as Virgo. Had a few downloads. Heavy emphasis on holy energy, the Holy Bible, holy. I feel like this could be Trinity more so. Groups of something like that, Virgo. So groups, heavy emphasis on groups, or I feel like orchestration or straightening when it comes to groups in specific, or I feel like this has something to do with Virgo, third party energy, if not groups, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Okay, so Virgo, you have something about ETs. I feel like dealing with outer space energy, heavy emphasis on person being out there. This could speak of mentally to a certain degree, to a certain capacity. Heavy emphasis, Virgo, on the sense of touch when it comes to this person. Very passionate individual. Let's see. What's another message, Virgo? 1 second. Okay, oh, here it is. So course, heavy emphasis on course, the word course. This could speak of eating, food, plate, table type of energy. I feel like this is more routing energy as well. Virgo, also something about extinct type of energy. I feel like someone could be extinct, or heavy emphasis on person. Dying, Virgo. I also get something about a person, Virgo, this has something to do with overthinking to a certain degree. I feel like someone could be overly thinking a situation or thinking something out too thoroughly, you know, it's kind of like planned, premeditated type of energy, you know, as far as it goes, Virgo. So I feel like this has something to do with dark energy. Someone who's into manifesting or trying to manifest something very wickedly or darkly. Virgo, that's what I'm seeing here. Heavy emphasis on funny individual. I feel like this person is hilarious. They're funny. They make you laugh, or I don't know, you make this person laugh, or heavy emphasis on laughter with this person. I feel like they're joking with you, something to that nature. I feel like someone's a big joke. It's kind of like, you know what, joke's on you type of energy, or hold on, you've been caught type of energy. So as far as it goes, Virgo, I feel like things are funny, you know, when it comes to this person. Let's see. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, Venus in the north node. Oh shit, Virgo, hold up. I gotta pull up the chart. See, heavy emphasis on thrown off course. I feel like a person has threw you off course, or they're going to be thrown off course, or I feel like heavy emphasis, Virgo, on forgetful energy, forgetting something. This could speak of memory loss, short-term memory loss as well, if not memory loss. I feel like just thrown off course swiftly for a swift second or something to that nature, Virgo. Also something about communications, Virgo. I feel like something's being communicated directly, so there could be precautions already in place when it comes to X, Y, and Z, etc. But I feel like, you know, this is like an energy, or I feel like, you know, someone, they could never be too sure. You know, let's see. So whatever's going on major, this is always major. Someone always takes things, you know, like very far, Virgo. Excuse me, as far as it goes in current energies. So major when it comes to person. Majors. Okay, so Virgo, you have the sun at a 7-13 in Aries. So proper preparation, deception, revelation of third-party energies, groups, etc. The controlled standpoint when it comes to these things or those people, etc. Virgo, I even get something about rawness, numbness, etc. when it comes to the Aries energy. Heavy emphasis on that rawness when it comes to person. You have the moon at a 12-5. So I feel like there could be revelation surrounding seeing eye-to-eye person more so. There could be carefree energy when it comes to conflict, politicking, etc. I feel like, Virgo, there's an attraction to windows, top-like energy. There's a top you're dealing with. There's someone who's a top. If you're LGBT, whatever the case might be, if you're, you know, gay, there's a top. There's someone who's interested in you as far as it goes. Also, a message about those that are bottoms, right? You might know a bottom, Virgo, in specific, you know what I'm saying? Heavy emphasis on those people, or let's say, right, those people, right? Those that are high ranking in the spiritual when it comes to those that you're dealing with. So if this is a situation you're dealing with, heavy emphasis on take pride in it. You know what I'm saying? Virgo Mars at a 2214, seeing eye to eye with the energy, seeing eye to eye with the energy, revelation surrounding possessions, Capricorn's energy, or self-atonement. I feel like this has something to do with, Virgo, they're on stage. This is a stage. Someone's on stage. Someone has been placed on stage specifically. This is almost like a TED Talk type of energy, Virgo. Or to a certain degree, I feel like you could be dealing with or communicating this. Whatever this is, this could speak of, Virgo, wherever you are type of energy. However this is going, the domination surrounding the controlled space or standpoint, it's your stage. So Virgo, heavy emphasis on foundation, heavy emphasis on rotten type energy. I feel like no good type of energy, you know what I'm saying? So as far as conditioning or conditions, I feel like heavy emphasis on preconditioning and energy as well, or preconditioned type of energy. Heavy emphasis on coding when it comes to person or something to that nature. I feel like something is very beneficial, Virgo, in current energies as well, or something is more so, could you imagine? Or I feel like heavy emphasis on the imagination when it comes to progression. Okay, Virgo, so you have Jupiter at a 15, 19 in Gemini. So the expansion as far as it goes, moving forward, revelation surrounding what's complicated, the politics, the hate surrounding revelation, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius' energy. This could be windows more so to that energy, or I feel like harshness or endings. I'm also getting suffering when it comes to the expansion moving forward for most or many. Virgo, you have Saturn at a 2358. So seeing eye to eye with the third party energy, the conspiracies, those that are pressed, the politics, what's complicated, the conflict surrounding intellect or practicality more so. I feel like this has something to do with the return of this energy, the return of the delay. So I feel like, has this been shown to you more than once type of energy? Has it been shown to you more than twice type of energy? Has something been displayed or explained over and over again in the same pattern, the same way, time and time again? So, Virgo, I feel like this has something to do with you teaching or word of mouth. Whatever it is you're saying, they're on stage. Whatever was said, they're on stage as well. You have Uranus at a 2434, so 10 degrees. Revelation surrounding harshness or ending surrounding the material side of things. Heavy emphasis on up the ass, Taurus's energy. So this speaks of materials. What is going on with the materials, whatever was given, etc. You have Neptune at a 2954. So the engraving, the writing, you know, the paperwork, etc. Copy, print, paste, etc. Forums, etc. Templates, etc. Seeing eye to eye with the third party energy, the windows, the conflict, the politicking surrounding self-atonement or possessions more so. I feel like what a person really wants to say, what a person is not truly saying, or something to that nature, Virgo. You have Pluto at a 329, so exactly. Third-party energy, teamwork, conspiracy, seeing eye to eye with the windows, or third-party energy surrounding what? A top. So this is someone you're dealing with in love for many of you guys, or I feel like this has something to do with a person in specific. So what a person is doing as far as windows. So what trauma is someone inflicting? What are they saying specifically when you see them eye to eye, etc.? This has something to do with this person's health. It's an Aquarius, so health aspect, or let's say build you up aspect. You have Chiron at a 22-3 in Aries, so mythical things, the stage, seeing eye to eye, third party energy, teamwork, those that are pressed. Heavy emphasis, Virgo, on let's say this is let's just say it's a stage, but then it's not a stage type of energy, you know what I'm saying? That type of energy, or I feel like it has something to do with Virgo, you know, how you're feeling in the environment or the atmosphere more so. True note 2725, moving forward, seeing eye to eye with the deception, seeing eye to eye, proper preparation when you do see this person eye to eye, heavy emphasis on deception when you do see this person eye to eye, enough to politic on what's complicated, etc. When it comes to person or delay, moving forward, it could be complicated, it could get nasty, etc. A true Lilith at 2553, the return of this energy, it's in retrograde. So the return of a person, the return of the truth, fairness, etc. The communication more so when it comes to person could be dark spirited, dark energy surrounding person, enough to politic on surrounding third party energy, those that are pressed, teamwork, etc. So seeing eye to eye with the hate, the patience, the politics surrounding third party energy, or I feel like this has something to do with what a person is not telling you, Virgo, something to that nature. There could be conspiracies, truth, etc. surrounding dark spirited or communicating energy. So I feel like this has something to do with, or it's reverting back to a person and their child. Most importantly, so if you have children, it's reverting back to the child some way, somehow, surrounding teamwork, effort, groups. These are groups, so commonness, etc. Seeing eye to eye with the hate, the politics, the conflict surrounding the truth or what's hidden. This is truly what's in someone's emotions, the return of this energy. They know it's going to just resurface. You have Mercury in retrograde and Venus in retrograde, and the Lilith in retrograde. So dark spirited energy surrounding the communication and the attraction. If you communicate, if you constantly communicate, or if person Virgo is constantly communicating darkly, you know, emotionally, this could be spirit communicating dark energy as well through the control standpoint when it comes to the return of this energy. So going back to the beginning of things, Virgo, is what I'm seeing here. What was said? How was it said? How did they receive it? How did they take it? Did they take it lightly? Did they take it with, you know, a grain of salt type of energy? You know, what was the conversation? What was the vibes when it came to a person, most importantly? So heavy emphasis on apologies, or putting those apologies, or making those apologies. Virgo. So someone could be making apologies like, you know what, I apologize, but I feel like it's too late. It's the control standpoint. So you basically jumped out there. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. That's what they did. You have a waning moon. Oh shit, this moon is very, very dark, actually. Did I mention something about darkness, Virgo? A new moon, waning moon. Okay. Happy birthday to Mariah Carey, Jessie J, Bang Bang. So heavy emphasis on welcoming a person in, or welcoming a person, most importantly. Lady Gaga birthday tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, did I mention something about, so something about the song Light My Body Up could be very significant in current energies. So if someone's saying something about a person, or if something has been passed down through lineage or etc., I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It could get nasty to a certain degree. You know, people think shit is just all peaches and cream, you know, strawberries and daiquiri, etc. No. Sometimes it could burn. It could sting. You know what I'm saying? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Could you imagine? I'm not going to keep getting the same cards. You know what I'm saying? I give us something new, something fresh. You know, I feel like this is the whole thing. You know, no new creative, you know, as far as it goes, not willing to, you know, as far as it goes, venture out as far as it goes when it comes to new creative, new ideas, expression, etc. You can't just keep stealing from people. That's what this person is doing. This could be someone you're in a relationship with, Virgo. They're stealing from you. Virgo, pause. Because I'm finna press play in a motherfucking millisecond. You know what I'm saying? So fast like energy when it comes to a person. Move too fast. Just moving too fast. You know, you could have schooled this person, Virgo. You could have. Chameleon spirit, act as if. So they're already acting as if. I wouldn't do no shit like that because it's like, damn, you trying to throw this motherfucker into a whole reality. What did they do? Like, what? How many millions? Like, I have thirst to know, to find out. Let's just see. How many millions you think? Just walking with them people, millions, like, you know. Like, oh my God. Oh, goodness. You got the King of Hearts. So, constraints, restraints. That's what I'm picking up on. This person is in 10 swords. So, that's like stealing. Someone's stealing, Virgo. They've been stealing money. Oh, no. They've been stealing money, Virgo, is what I'm picking up on here. Hold on 1 second. Validation. They're seeking validation. Okay. So, heavy emphasis, Virgo, on cleaning something up. I feel like this has something to do with EKGs as well. I feel like this is more so, Virgo, something to do with a person and their heart chakra, most importantly. Like, what's inside of a person to make them act as if or act like that type of energy? You know what I'm saying? I feel like there could be study as far as person go, more so. What's complicated surrounding carefree energy, fool-like energy. So this is more of the, like a demon in someone, more so as far as the complications of their own situation, etc. That's what's going on here, Virgo. Very dark energy, dark-like person. For many of you guys, this is speaking of the wicked. Wicked. Let's see. The number 14 could be significant to you. I feel like this has something to do with possessions, Capricorn's energy, the contents, what's inside of a person more so. Let's see, Virgo. The number 14 means, or is often associated with freedom, self-determination, potential, but also with karmic lesson of learning moderation and avoiding destructive habits. So modifying, study, modifying a situation. I feel like something is being modified, Virgo. It's a karmic number. It's a master number as well. 4 represents stability and structure and practicality. So plate and table, heavy emphasis on the intellect. So missing, heavy emphasis on missing energy or mixing things up. Missing more so. Let's see. Okay, Virgo, you have the 6 of Swords. So this speaks of what's hidden, those hidden things, guided, you know, more so towards, more so something to that nature. I feel like being guided towards windows. What guided a person towards trauma or windows when it comes to the situation or, you know, etc. Light. Light dispels the darkness. Keep your inner light shining. So someone's light has guided them to windows, to trauma. So whatever type of light or energy is going on, Virgo, surrounding person more so, I feel like they've been guided towards you or in direction of, because of, honestly, I feel like this could speak of stardom to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Stealing. Virgo, I literally see someone like counting up money. Something to that nature. Like, you know, big ass key, what is it called? Big ass keys. Is it called keys? You know, stacks of money, bullshitting with a demonic ass twist to it. So I feel like this has something to do with the hidden, hiding shit more so. 10 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. Success surrounding this person more so. Yes, the light. Revelations or harshness. 3 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius's energy. Libra energy, stop. Someone has to stop that energy. I feel like this is an energy of you pointing something out, Virgo, telling someone to stop. Hey, that's bullshit, stop. Hey, that's painful, stop. Hey, that hurts, stop. I feel like someone's more so, Virgo, stopping, you know, the bullshit. The type of pain or disappointment or betrayal that they're causing. This could speak of group or corporation. They're stopping their bullshit these days. The World card. Look at these demons. Nothing but demons. Success. For many of you guys, the close of a cycle. This is a brand new cycle. Hold on. Moon in Pisces. So the close of a cycle, Saturn, Pisces. You're still teaching. You were still at fucking work. Something to that nature. Someone was still guiding, 6 of Swords. They were still at work. Oh, someone doesn't stop work. They do not stop working. Someone's spirit is in like overdrive as far as work, or heavy emphasis on drives, as far as storage, etc. Hard drives, flash drives, etc. I feel like this has something to do with storage in situation more so, Virgo. So where something is stored, where is this being stored? What type of capacity or weight limit, you know, as far as the calculations of, you know, the type of situation this is. Like, is there enough space, etc. Let's see. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius's energy. So this has something to do with, Virgo, walking away from shit that no longer serves you, that doesn't serve you, period. So this has something to do with, Virgo person, I feel like more so feeling kind of sad, or they're crying out more so. I feel like there's a person who doesn't care, and then there's another person who is more so focused, Virgo. They're kind of focused too hard. 10 Swords, revelation or harshness surrounding a person being too focused. So there could be lots of thought about a person in specific. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this cycle has closed surrounding a person, or I feel like more so their success or happiness. I feel like someone has not been seeing happier days. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. This could be the judgment for most. They're not seeing happier or better days, and there's lots of worry and anxiety surrounding that. So comfortability, Ace of Swords, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius's energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius's energy. This has something to do with truth and clarity surrounding Virgo in a person in their ambitions. They're ambitious about a situation as well. Heavy emphasis on trapped, chameleon spirit by the sun type of energy. I feel like being trapped by the sun, or heavy emphasis on a person and their sun, or I feel like this has something to do with, Virgo, someone in their ass as well. I'm also getting the sun. Heavy emphasis on the sun. This is coming from, or I feel like there could be some type of spell, or I feel like someone's discontent with the channeling. So there's na 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 na. Da, na, 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 na. So we just waiting for you to diss type of energy. We're just waiting for you to show up, show out, etc. I feel like someone, they don't take heed, or they're not taking precautions type of energy. I feel like if someone was to show up type of energy, it's like they're just ready for whatever, Virgo. That's what I'm seeing here. Like they're blending in with it, kind of like, to the point where I feel like someone has their mind made up, more so. See the chameleon, like he's like, if the sun go up, if the sun come down, type, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this could speak of delusion to psychics. Delusional psychics. Delusional psychics. Demonic psychics. Sidekicks. The phone. Your phone. Your phone in specific. A person in their phone. Give me your phone. Give me your devices. Give me everything you own as far as electronics, materials, devices, cellular phones, your cell tower, most importantly, the calls that you make, the calls that go out and come through. All of that. So perseverance when it comes to this person or this person's mother. We need your devices. Someone thinks that this is a very minor situation, or, you know, something doesn't need tending to. This could speak of car wash, etc. and so forth. Virgo, let's see as far as the energy is going. For many of you guys, there could be disregard of that energy as well. Possibly not needed, etc. Right? Not needed. As far as the calculations or coming to terms mentally, more so. That's like someone, they're just like, shoot me. Oh, you just might as well shoot me. Just go ahead, pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying, as far as it goes. You know, kind of far with the disruption that could be desired when it comes to person more so. Lilith is in Libra, the return of this energy. They're returning. They're going to return. They're returning. They're returning. They're returning. Heavy emphasis on a return in this person. They're going to return the energy, or they're going to return the materials more so. They'd have to return the materials. I feel like there's ownership of something in specific, or heavy emphasis on there's no mountain high enough. There's no valley low enough. Heavy emphasis on all things, not just some things, all things. Oh, wow. 9 of Cups of Death, Virgo, in the reverse. So I feel like this has something to do with wishes being attained. Death in the reverse. No virus, no sickness, no ailments, Virgo. Wishes attained, or comfortability or contentment with the 9 of Cups. I feel like also, Virgo, something about no sex, no sexual organs, etc. Or this has something to do with Scorpio's energy in the reverse. Negatively low vibrational, wishes attained, more so. Greed, hoarding, hoardism and shit, Virgo. This has something to do with Aztecs, football energy as well. I'm seeing here. I can also read this as Virgo, Egyptians. I'm also getting something about Elon Musk. Let's see. The Hermit's card. So deep introspections when it comes to that ball of fire in a person. So if someone was to just so step in this ball of fire or flame, they get burnt when it comes to the introspection, the Virgo energy. 2 introspections more so. Q energy, someone's name could begin with Q, something to that nature. 7 of Cups, confusion or watching. Empress energy, I feel like this has something to do with confusion surrounding universal knowledge shared. The controlled standpoint when it comes to Virgo energy. Let's see. You are dealing with a Virgo. Let's see. Virgo, I feel like you're dealing with another Virgo. Something to that nature. I feel like someone feels like just because, or, you know, word of mouth, etc. Heavy emphasis on a person being in their shell as well. Word of mouth. songstress, rapper, etc. Slow your, you know what I'm, you know, surface level type energy when it comes to person, just humbling more so, you know, not specifically or directly, just the energy more so. As far as the final level, you know, you can reach me at officialskeys.com. That is officialskeys.com if you would like to book a personal reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, a Venus in the North Node. Four Swords. So hidden energy, those hidden aspects when it comes to person, that's all. Also, healing when it comes to person more so. I feel like someone's just so horny. I'm seeing here as well. I'm also getting something about entry. Two of Cups, Three of Wands. Na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na na da 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 na 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 da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Repetition more so when it comes to person. Repeat that. Say that again. I didn't like that. I want you to repeat it. I want you to say it again. I enjoy when you say that. Simply. So there could be, Virgo, distance when it comes to you in person, or seeing eye to eye with person more so, conspiracy surrounding third-party energy. It's not really conspiracy, third-party energy. It's more so those that are pressed, celebrating, celebratory energy, and seeing eye to eye with person more so when it comes to soul level, etc. Soulmate energies here. Deep introspection surrounding what's hidden, self-atonement, the healing capacity surrounding distance, etc. All right. Okay. Three of Cups. They press this shit. They press. Bitches is pressed. They on stage. They get their shit at. You know what I'm saying? As far as third-party energy goes, they're pressed. Empress energy, Taurus, Libra, they're pressed. You have universal knowledge. You're sharing your gift. You know, universally. You're universal. They like, we gonna like heavy emphasis on see the difference, or you know, as far as slight, you know, this could be a slight pickup. You know what I'm saying? Some shit on some shit. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North. No, this is what I'm getting. Let's see. So Sun in Aries, the Moon in Pisces, proper preparation. Let's see if we've moved any. Have we moved? Let's see if we've moved. Still in same positioning, or just 1 degree. So seeing eye to eye with the harshness, the revelation surrounding the artist. If the artist, you know, the harsh, you know, it might go there type of energy, you know, as far as the expansion, which is in Gemini, which is contractual. So clearly, it's clear to see they got the right one. For everyone. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node, you know, it goes on. It could go on anywhere, etc. You know, people, they get robbed everywhere, you know. Atlanta, Florida, people get killed everywhere. Atlanta, Florida, DC. People get spells done on them every day. So it's just as far as the control standpoint, the domination when it comes to, are they man enough? That's what I'm picking up here as well. There could be desire to know, like, hey, could you handle this? Like, could you honestly take on this heat? Like, if we was to, you know, yo, strap up, yo, you know, big business deal, something to that nature, you know, would they be able to sustain, you know, or, you know, as far as it goes, would they be able to, would there be alibi as far as, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Leo, like, what's going on as far as it goes? So, let's see. Something has not ended or is not going to come to an end. It's just returning. It's not the end. Let's see. I feel like yet. Transitional period. Heavy emphasis on transition in this person, or very low vibrational person. Someone's a low life. Virgo. No. You're a low life. You're a fucking low life is what you are. No. You're a low life. Fuck you, low life. Simply. You're on the lower level. Come here. I know you're my soulmate. Soulmate. Heavy emphasis on the song Ride Out when it comes to person. Seeing eye to eye with a person more so. This could speak of a person and their perception. So perception is everything in this situation, Virgo, when it comes to the narcissist, when it comes to, so how they view this person. So they view this person to be great artists, domination and control of the delay. So someone's in front of the delay these days. So someone's getting in front of the delay. They're expressing themselves like never before. They're getting in front of the delay. So those rumors or, you know, the accusations don't continue on when they are, or it's too late type of energy. What's done is done. What's said is said. It is what it is. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. If you would like to book a personal reading, go to officialskeys.com. That is officialskeys.com. Virgo, take care.